Live here at the foot of Turkey Cock Mountain. We are live. This is American Times Publishing in the world headquarters of the Dixieline Connection. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Fat Bill, and this is Fat TV. It is June 25th, 2023 at 10:33 p.m. This is Late Night Chat on Fat TV. I'm on in, man. We'll talk about anything you want to talk about. Jeff Smith, what's up? Jimmy Mack, what's going on, brother? What's happening? What's happening, man? What's up? What's up? Hey, Jeff Smith, you see I use that picture of you as my cover? I like that picture, man. That's a cool picture. Everybody ought to have a picture of them with one of their dogs when they were young. You know, all these people, they talk about their history and the dogs and blah, blah, blah. And then they ain't got no pictures. But you coughed them up, man. That's some good pictures, too. Airhead, what's going on? GLK Kennels, how you doing, brother? Hemi James, how's it going, brother? What's going on? What's going on? This picture right here is a little Carver bred dog that one of our viewers, Chris, sent in. I basically run my own line of dogs. GLK, yeah, it's old secret stuff, man. Yeah, wow. Triple digits again. It was hot, huh? Eli Monster, what's going on, man? You really like that picture, Hemi. True the Dog Man, what's going on, brother? Dickie Foster with the $1.99 super chat. Thank you, Dickie. God bless you, brother. God bless you. Yeah. So I heard somebody was talking about Jeanette Hall in one of the chats, um, or Bobby and Jeanette. Uh, Let me see here. Picture of them right here on my wall. Let's see if that come out good. Well, not really. I got the flash on. Don't need the flash on. Turn that off. Yeah. There we go. Processing picture. J83, what's going on, man? Just finished cutting the grass. You must be on the West Coast. It's 10:30 here. No, it's 10:30 here too, brother. Yeah, it's 10:30 here too. This picture was sent in by Chris, and this is a picture of a Carver bred pup that that Chris had uh, out of Mexico about 10 years ago. A friend of his got out of Mexico about 10 years ago. And it's a little Carver bred dog that come out of Mexico. Pretty nice, huh? Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Reese Smith, what's going on, Reese Smith? How's it going, Ree? Yeah, so anyhow, Bobby's wife's name is Jeanette, Jeanette Hall. Very sweet lady. She worked as a teller at Bobby's bank. And Bobby went into the bank one day to do some business and he met her. And I think he told her right then that she was going to be his wife. Like right then and there. Told her. Did something crazy. I forgot what the story was, but it was something crazy. I don't think he asked her to marry her, but he like told her he was going to marry her. Yeah. He might even have walked out of there with her that day. I don't know. Got her to quit her job or something. Some crazy shit, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, Bobby, man, he had the stories now. They tell him to you. He would tell them to you. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir, he would. Oh, your power's out there. What, you got a storm down there, brother? You been having a storm down there in Georgia? Oh, yeah. Yeah, like Scarface, man. That's right. That's right. Oh, yeah. He wanted her. That's right. No doubt. No doubt, man. All right, let me check it out, man. Of course, here I am sending in huge pictures myself. Sent me one in. Hmm. Oh, you sent in a perfect size picture. Good job, GLK. Scanning for viruses. There we go. Oh, good looking dog, too. Yeah, good looking dog. Go ahead and put that picture up. Easy one. Easy peasy, baby. Easy peasy. Oh, yeah. Get a little bigger there. You can see him clear. Why don't you go ahead and tell us about him, GLK? Oh, I got it. I got it. Yeah. Why don't you tell us about him? Tell us about him well, you tell us about him. I'm gonna put a picture of Bobby and Jeanette up next to him. I got room. I got room. Yeah, she lied. There's little Bobby and Jeanette right there. Yeah, there's Jeanette. And there's old Bobby ready to rob you, man. Bobby the robber. Yeah. Well, he thought he was. Yeah, man. So tell us about your dog here, GLK. Yeah, man, you know it. How's about your dog here, GLK? Where'd you get it at? You got a pedigree on it? I'm looking to see if you wrote anything about it. I don't see nothing. Thank you for that super chat, Jay. God bless you, man. God bless you, brother. Appreciate that, man. God bless you. Let me roll back here and take a look. Oh, he's an Aussie Sorrel dog. Okay, so this is what do you mean, like the Homer stuff, the Virgil stuff, that Aussie stuff? So he's like a Virgil Sorrel's bull. Sorrel's what? Charles, what's up? ODG, what's going on, man? What's happening? What's happening, man? Oh yeah, oh Bobby the outlaw, damn outlaw, bad guy, bad. That is a nice looking dog. That's a good looking dog. I'd like to know how that dog is bred. You ought to tell us how that dog's bred, man. Oh, Jeanette was good looking, man. Jeanette was a good looking woman. Hmm. What's up, Ben Brockton? What's going on, man? Yeah, yeah, she looked good, man. No, man, she ain't no transgender. She had kids and shit, man. She was all woman. That ain't nice. Don't talk like that about her. That ain't cool. That's mean, man. She's an old lady now. If she was to hear that, hurt her feelings. Jeanette, he don't know what he's talking about. That's her pedigree. That's her pedigree. What, the one that I just said? Oh, let's take a look at the Eli dog that he could use. Hang on a second. Let's take a look at this. Eli dog from Ben Brockton. Available at stud. Yeah, yeah, that's a good bred dog, man. Yeah, that's a good bred dog. Hmm. Hmm. That's bred like, you know who bred some dogs like this? Is it's Arrowhead. Arrowhead's puppies are bred like this. Like this heavy Boudreaux on top and then the Bobby Hall on the bottom. Check this out, Billy. That stuff's bred like what you're breeding, man. A little bit older stuff, but it's bred like your stuff. Oh, you put her pedigree up? Well, let me see if I can find it, man. Oh yeah, you can't put pedigrees up. You don't have a you're not a member. You can't put pedigrees up. Oh yeah. Yeah, you can't put a pedigree up. Yeah, man. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. If somebody gets a dog for me, man, I don't care what name they put on it. They can put whatever they want on it. I don't care. Um, I just put a number on there and let them do whatever they want, man. Never been big on all that paperwork stuff. Yeah, it's hybrid. What's he produced, man? It's right off Cardenas' yard. It's a good dog right there. You ought to breed to him, man. Hell, he's already produced his ass off. He's a POR. Hell, he looks like he's a registered merit, man. I'm sitting here looking at his production, and if he's not ROM, he's damn close to it. You got champion Charita. You got there's another champion here. I just saw it. Mm, let's see here. I know I just seen another champion. Oh well. He got a bunch. He done produced a bunch of dogs. Yeah, he's a good producer. Yeah, some do like to keep the breeder's name on there, man, so they can sell puppies. Huey, Dewey, Louie, Screwy, fuck Huey. And yours is Huey. Huey, Louie, Dewey, Screwy. Yeah. Some people do like to keep the breeder's name on there so they can sell puppies out of it. Oh, I got one directly from Carver here. I got one directly from Mr. Burns here. I got one directly from Norman Hooton here. I got one directly from Bobby Hall. Yeah. Buy a puppy off this dog. It's directly from Floyd Boudreaux. Like it makes it something better. What you do is right below my picture. There's a button that says join GLK, and it's $5 a month, man. And you'll get in on the private chat. So we had a 2 hour private chat the other night, man. It was really good too. And but and you'll get in on the private posts. You'll get in on a private library. You can look at all the private stuff that's been posted already, which is a bunch of stuff. And you get access to all of that. Um, you you get my phone number. You can call me anytime you want. If I'm sleeping or busy, I just won't answer, but I'll call you back. Who's Daisy? I don't know who Daisy is. Hey, ODG, I misunderstood your query. Daisy quit. Who's Daisy? Anyhow, that's how you become a member, man. Just hit that join button down there below my picture. And when you do, you get made a moderator. And Prometheus Washington, how you doing? How you doing there? Oh man, we just looking at pictures as usual. Just checking out some photographs, man. Oh, he done sent me the pedigree. Okay, let me let me post it. There we go. I'm gonna post the pedigree on this little dog right here from Texas, and he's a Parva bred dog. Actually, he's from Mexico. Yeah, he's actually from Mexico, and he's a good-looking little dog. Let's see here. See if I can get this up on the screen. There we go. Positive Dog Man, what's going on, man? Yeah, Bobby and Jeanette. You got a good old picture of Bobby and Jeanette there, man. There's the pedigree on that dog, GLK. I sent the pedigree out. There it is. Oh, no, man. You don't want to use my Eli blood. Oh, let's see here. All right. Let's see. I'll put this pedigree up. Let's see here. Window capture. Window capture. There we go. So the dog is out of Browns Azul and Browns Azul. And let's look at Brown Azul's pedigree because he's talking about his Stevens breeding on top. So you look at that, and that all goes back to Ozzy's breeding. That's all Ozzy breeding. I mean, it's got that Garner's Dynamite in there a little bit. You see that? Got a little bit of that Garner's Dynamite in there. Check that out. That's the fourth generation on the, or the fifth generation on the sire. Fourth generation on the sire. Fifth generation on the puppies. Yeah, I don't know if I want that knucklehead breeding to my dogs, man. Where's Mike Dan at? Mike Dan, are you in the room, brother? Where you at, Mike Dan? Mike Dan the man. Mike Dan the man. Oh man, 'cause they mean. People are fucking mean, man. That shit's just mean. Man, that's just mean, buddy. Yeah, that shit ain't right. Positive dog, man, that shit ain't right. People just mean to Bobby. Bobby beat your ass, man. Bobby go to swinging. You talk about his old lady. I seen him smack Sam Cates around. Yeah, I seen him smack the shit out of Sam Cates, picking pieces of his face out of his rings, man. Bobby's he used to be a boxer when he was a kid, man. When he was in his teens and early 20s. The little sucker can punch, man. He's got a good short jab. Yeah. But yeah, man, Jeanette was a nice person. Yeah, man. Yeah. Ain't no shit. No Bobby whoop that ass, man. Let's see what we got here. What's up with Preservation Kennels? Um, I want to call you Nazareth. Ben Brockton. Yeah, she's still alive. She's still alive. She's still alive. Yeah, man, she's still alive. She's cool as shit, man. She was a sexy old lady, man. Back when I was in my 20s, I'd go down there. She was in her 50s, like, yeah, late 40s, early 50s. And, um, and she was sexy as hell, man. Shit. Anybody thought she was a man was fucking crazy. Um, but boy, I'll tell you what now, she pull a gun on your ass. Now, I've seen her do it. I've seen her do it at a show, and old boy didn't want to pay a forfeit to Bobby. The boy got to flapping them lips, man. Next thing I know, Jeanette done stuck a pistol in his side. That motherfucker paid up, man. When me and Bobby had our little argument, if Jeanette had been around, I wouldn't have said a word. I'd have just took my forfeit and left. But you know, too bad for him she wasn't there. Yeah, when we had our little dust up, just a little dust up. That's right. That's right. Yeah, man. So you just got off the phone with your grandson. What's he got to say, Airhead? What's he got to say? Oh yeah, I know what you mean, Ben. I know what you mean. I've known McMillan since he was a kid. I remember him coming down there to Jerry's when he was a teenager. He was probably 18, 19 years old. That boy been around for a long time, man. But Uh, I don't but yeah, I mean, I guess he's just like a miniature Garner, same situation, just selling dogs on Bloodlines. Oh yeah. Oh, I got another picture of her. Hang on a second. I'll show you another picture of her. Let's see here. Image, browse. I gotta see if I got the catalog. HALL. Shit, I had the picture up. Lost it. There you go. Here's another picture of her. You can see she was a tall woman because I'm 6'3", and I got cowboy boots on in that picture, which got a good inch heel on them. So I'm probably standing close to 6'5" in that picture, and she's up over my shoulder. So she's at least I don't know. What do you think? 5'10", 5'11", 5'10", something like that. Tall woman. Oh yeah, she was a gangster, man. Jeanette was straight up gangster. Let me see if I got another picture of her. There was a real famous dog named after her, the Jeanette dog. I think I got another picture of her though. Hmm. Yeah, I do. There's one. This is just like a candid picture, just something to look at. That's in the living room of my house in McLeansville, and that's Bolero right there. That's Bolero. That's the back of Bolero, and that's Jeanette sitting on the couch at my house in McLeansville, North Carolina. So that picture is Bolero and Jeanette. DB has asked me, "Hey Bill, did you ever meet the real Marvin Tate?" There's a photo of him with that Jeanette dog. Um, I might have met him, man. The name sounds familiar. I got a good picture of that Jeanette dog. Hang on a second, I'll show it to you. Yeah, I got a good picture of Jeanette. I got one that I took. Let's see here. Right here. I took this photograph. It's a Jeanette dog. That's the dog that lost to Spooky in hour and 45, whatever it was. They took her from Houston down there to Florida, down there to Ricky Jones's, and lost with her. I seen this bitch rolled when she was young, and we were coming back from the roll. Bobby was like, "What do you think, son?" I said, "I think that Jeanette dog will quit." He put me out of the car. Luckily, there was another car behind us that was going to the same place we were going. I had to get in and ride with them. But that ain't no shit. He made me get out of the car. He said, "Son, you can't talk about a dog. It's a namesake of my wife." He said, "Get out of the car." I said, "Fine, motherfucker. I get out of the car." I got out of the car. Sensitive people, man. She quit, hour and 45. Hell yeah. That's the truth, man. That's God honest truth. Threw me right out of the damn car. You but he asked my opinion. I told him. She just looked funny, man. She was looking around when they rolled her. She just didn't look right. They put her on a dog of Norman's that day down there in Waco. Norman come up, everybody met over there at fella's house down there in Waco. Oh yeah, man. Fucking crybabies. Mm-hmm. Cry, cry, cry. Cry, cry, cry. But, you know, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. That's right. Hell yeah, man. Oh shoot, man. We went down there to Texas, man. I had a good time down there. Yeah. Yeah, we got back to the house and Bobby had cooled off a little bit, and he understood and he didn't really say much more about it. But when she quit, you know, I give him that look, like I told you. And we never spoke about it after she quit. Never said nothing about it. So, but now her sister, that jailhouse bitch, was game to the core. Wes, what's going on, man? We just in here talking about you. Yeah. Yeah, man, we were just sitting here talking about you. Told him I'd known you since she was a young boy. And you you offering a good service, man. I mean, look, here's the deal, Ben, is that it's just like with Garner. People gotta go somewhere. That's right. People gotta go somewhere to get their dogs. And you gotta have breeders. And so uh, who am I to damn you know one thing for sure is that Wes is an expert on them Clemens dogs. I mean, he'd been around them for 30 something years, man. How many years you been around them dogs, Wes? And you need to join Wes and become a member, man. Go down there and hit that join button below my picture. Yeah. Uh, but how about that Mr. Mexico dog? Did you ever figure out who stole that dog? That's a good newsworthy story. Who stole Mr. Mexico, man? You got to know by now who stole the dog. We always figure that out at least a year later, man. You're like, okay, out of all the, it's usually somebody you know, and they'll usually tell on themselves. So, have you figured it out yet? Hell yeah, 28 years. I knew it was a long time. Yeah, I knew it was a long time. You've been fucking with it a long time, man. Yeah. Hell no. Them some black dogs, man. Oh, you stole him from yourself? Yeah, there you go. Now, I'll tell you what, that ain't a bad idea. That way you could breed him and people leave you alone. Wouldn't bother you, man. You know? That's always a good thing to do, man, is stash them away. I like stashing them bitches away. Back in the day, I'd have old bitch sitting on a chain. She'd be an ace. And people be like, hey, what's up with that dog? I'd be like, oh, she's cold. Or she won't start, or she's just an old brood dog. But she might be the best dog on the yard. One of them was Orangadanga. She sat on my yard till she was almost 5 years old before she was ever shown. I was just keeping her as a brood dog. I knew what she could do. I knew the power that dog had. I was just trying to keep it secret. I did it with the new granny dog. I put her up. She was an ace. I mean, an absolute machine. Yeah, man. You know who taught me that shit? Well, Norman Kimmer, man. Crazy ass Mitch Kimmer's daddy. He was like, whenever you get you a really good bitch and you find them early and you find them young, he said, breed them and put them up. Keep them for your brood stock. Just anybody asks, just tell them ain't shit. Yeah, Rangadanga. You don't know who a Rangadanga was, Maverick? You don't know who a Rangadanga was? A Rangadanga? A Rangadanga. Let's see if I can bring her pedigree up. You know who a Rangadanga was? Everybody knows who a Rangadanga was. Hmm? Rangadanga. Let's see. Anybody seen any pictures in? Uh, let's see here. Meet up in Canada back in the day. Yeah, that dude's wild, man. That dude's wild. Here one time and tried like hell to get me to incorporate my Maverick blood with his blood, and I showed no interest in it. And he wrote in his book that I was running down the driveway trying to stick puppies in the window of his truck. What a lie, man. Can you imagine me trying to give you a dog and like trying to beg you to take a dog from me? Anybody in here imagine me begging you to take a dog, like going, please, please take a dog from me? They're so full of shit. His daddy did not whoop him enough. Oh yeah. Oh man, we whooped a 4-time winner from him back in, oh, I don't know. It was back in the day. They tried to sneak one in on us, and we had the first time our dog. They had the 4-time winner going for the grand championship. Going to beat Fat Bill. They got their ass handed to them in 2 hours. Mm-hmm. Sure did. Sure did, man. Yeah. I'd never seen him win. Now, I seen his daddy win. I seen his daddy win plenty of times. So I seen his daddy beat that Miss Rufus dog with that bandit bitch that he had. It was bred down off that Kimmer's macho. Yeah. So yeah, man. Yeah, I got no desire to see no dogs go today, man. I'm out. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. What took so long? I had to turn the truck on. Yeah, I heard his daddy was a bad mofo. Who's that? Oh man, Triple D. How was that bred, Hemi? Yeah, man, you know it. No, man, all he wanted to do was he wanted me to breed to one of his bitches. That was what the whole conversation was about. Was he wanted me to breed to one of his bitches. And I wasn't interested in doing it, man. I just, he's breeding these Maverick dogs, these Kimmer's macho dogs, but they're buckskin dogs. He's getting a lot of these buckskin dogs, these brown dogs. And man, I don't know where that comes from. I don't want no brown dogs. I like what I breed, man. I like what I breed, because I'm not breeding for the pit. I'm breeding for for dogs just to be my bloodline and just my friends, and just to hang out with. So, you know, I'm not, I'm not trying to, whatever. I'm just trying to make a friend, just trying to keep old blood going. So, but I sure didn't want to breed something in there. It said it's bred one way, but it looks something different. You know, all this inbred, Maverick and Bully Son and Eli and da 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 da, and they little buckskin dogs. Where the hell did that come from? I don't know, man. I just leave that one alone. Yeah, I sent 2 dogs to Japan out of Bolero and Chinaman. And one of them made grand champion over there, a dog named Pink Floyd. Sure did. Grand champion Pink Floyd. Uh huh. Let's see here. Anybody sent any pictures in? No, y'all ain't sending no pictures. I ain't putting them up. Can't. Don't have them. Honey saw with the super chat. God bless you. God bless you, man. Thank you very much. Woo, woo. Oh, let's take a look at this pedigree from Hemi, showing us how that dog was just based off of this dog here. And this dog here was a double grandson of Buck with an out to that Luther dog and Yellow John. Yeah. Oh man, you know what? I beat a brother to that Broadway dog. I mean a sister to that Broadway dog. Let's see if they got it in here. Let's see, siblings. No, they ain't got it in here. But that breeding in that pedigree you just put up, that Buck the Sassy breeding, there was a bitch in that litter named there was a bitch in that litter, Hemi, named uh Gook, Champion Gook. She was a 4-time winner. And the breed dog beat her in 35 minutes. Yeah, man, that's right. Bully Son and Missy, man, how many litters did they actually have? Oh, who knows, man? At least two. At least two or three, you know. At least two. But it's like, well, look at Chinaman for example. Um, he was bred a lot, man. I mean, there's a lot of breedings off of Chinaman. You go and look at his offspring. There's a lot of breedings off of him. How did Frisco end up being like the only stud dog left off of him? Like the only bloodline there is. That's kind of weird, wasn't it? I mean, what happened to all the male dogs? Where'd they go? I mean, it's obvious where they went. So, but where the majority of them went. Oh, Hemi. Oh, Hemi. Yeah, yeah, but they ain't Eli dogs, though. Eli Monster. Them old buckskin dogs with the black mask and the black tails and shit. Man, they were fucking mutts, man. Yeah, fucking mutts. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I take that back. They're not fucking mutts. You know me, man. I just like him old black dogs. Like me a black dog. Give me a black dog. Give me one like old Stomper. Yeah, yeah. Give me one like old Stomper. Let's see if I can find a picture of him. Stomper, Stomper, Stomper. Stomper. Oh, Stomper. It's the bulldog, man. Oh yeah, Art was a buckskin dog. He was a buckskin dog. So was Frisco. What I'm saying is you're after Eli blood, you don't want to breed. You don't want to breed to no buckskin dog. You want to breed to a black dog. Is what I'm trying to say. I'm not knocking Art. I'm not knocking Jeep. I'm not knocking Honey Bunch. All I'm saying is, yeah, I'm saying, what I'm saying is, I like him on brindle dogs, man. You don't see many of them anymore, you know? But what I'm saying is if you're going to go out and breed to an Eli dog, make sure it's a black dog. Don't be breeding to no brown Eli dog. If you breed to a brown dog and it says it's Eli, there's something else in the pedigree. Just like with Frisco, he had all that Bolero blood in him, and it was strong. It was strong, man. That China girl dog, whatever, she was a double granddaughter of Indian Bolero. Tight as hell, real tight. Oh, I'll tell you, he's your bulldog, bulldog, man. Eli. Let's see here. You want a bow, huh? Want a bow up. Mm, let's give me everything with. Mm, there we go. Hell yeah. You damn right. You damn right, man. Oh, um, uh, like I said, man, when you mess around with them buckskin Eli dogs, there's a lot of that Crenshaw blood in them dogs, man. I think there's more of that Ed Crenshaw blood in them dogs than you realize, like them Niggerino dogs. Hell yeah. I need to scan more of these. I don't have enough of them. Here you go. Here you go, Ben. Here's one of two eyes for Pride Month, man. How you like that one? Yeah, I wouldn't breed to no white dog, man. No, I wouldn't breed to no white dog. Mm-mm-mm. No. Wouldn't breed to no white dog. Fuck that. Who was Sid? Yeah, you know it, GLK. That's why I like getting my dogs from Clemens. Tell them, Wes. Them dogs we got from Jerry were bred right, man. We know how they bred. We know how they bred all the way back to Eli. We know how they bred all the way back to Eli and Spook. We know that Jerry bred Eli to Spook, and we know all the breedings that were done from Eli to Spook to present day. We're absolutely sure how them dogs are bred. Jerry didn't hang no papers. And I never hung no papers, so when you look at my shit, yeah, 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 I hear you. I hear you. Well, white dogs throw a lot of defects, like blindness. Um, uh, they throw deaf dogs. Um, they throw dogs with immune problems. They produce dogs with a lot of issues. That's why you don't see a lot of white dogs now. Historically, back in the 1900s, there were some white dogs out there that were famous dogs. George Sadler had a dog named Rebel that was a white dog, and of course, we have the very famous Tudor's White Rock that Bibo Ganego bought and took to Cuba and used to be the foundation for the bloodline. He got the White Rock dog from Tudor, and then he stole the Mildred dog from that was a sister to Rebel. He stole that dog from George Sadler because George Sadler wouldn't sell him the dog, so he stole the dog and then sent him the money for the dog later on after he got back home. You like that, huh? Yeah, man, he wouldn't sell him the dog, so they just come back that night and stole the dog. And then sent him, called him up when he got home and said, "Hey, man, here's your how much money do I owe you for the dog?" Oh, Daisy wasn't courtesy, huh? That sucks. What's wrong with Daisy, man? What's wrong with old Daisy? Well, I'll tell you, man, I don't even look behind Eli. When I look at the pedigrees, I don't even look behind Eli. I don't care how Eli was bred. I don't care how a lot of dogs are bred. To be honest with you, I don't really even look behind Maverick anymore. I look at Maverick and forward because I know that my dogs was off of Maverick, and I know the breedings that were made to Maverick. So when I'm looking at my pedigrees, I look to Maverick forward, and because I know it's all straight, man. I know it's all straight. I don't have to worry about nothing. 6 bits forward, Stomper forward, Bolero forward. You know, so I mean, all that shit's 40 years ago. But shit, I personally haven't made a breed, and it's coming up on two. Well, it is over 2 years since I bred any dogs. So Yeah, they got white dogs because that White Rock dog went over there. Oh, that Sweet Pea dog was a special dog. Yeah, that Sweet Pea dog was something else. Let me see if I can find a picture of him. Let me see if I can find a picture of him. Oh, yeah. We got a good old picture of Sweet Pea. There he is. Yeah. That grand champion Sweet Pea was something else, man. Oh, that'd have been a good one, man. Huckleberry versus Sweet Pea. Huckleberry versus Sweet Pea. That'd have been a good one right there. Shit. Hollingsworth, man, when he went into me, I whooped that ass, man. I whooped that ass steady, boy. Dogs of his weren't nothing but like giant red boy dogs, man. Yeah, what would he say? Yeah, what would he have to say, man? That motherfucker wasn't no dog man. I'll tell you that. That old bastard wasn't no dog man. That motherfucker was a cocksucker. That's what he was. A cocksucker. El cocksuckero. Yeah, fuck him, man. Fuck him and the horse he rode in on. How many grand champions did he breed? No. Uh-uh. I mean, like straight out of his yard. None. He had to cross out, man. He couldn't even breed dog. He couldn't even breed any great dogs off of two dogs on his yard. Had to go off the yard to let him get bulldogs. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Fuck that old bastard. I'll piss on his grave. Motherfucker still owes me 10 grand. Yeah. The motherfucker still owes me 10 grand, man. He made a $10,000 bet on that Zabo Redman match and never showed up, never paid the bet. No. Sorry, motherfucker, man. Oh, yeah, he was a sorry motherfucker. What do I think about them Mayday dogs? I mean, they're good dogs, you know. They big dogs. You know, you know, they came along right when I got out of the dogs. You know, I got out in 2000, and so you know, I lost to that Maymay bitch in '99. I think it was the summer of '99 when I lost to Maymay, and I got out of the dogs in September of 2000. So that's the last time I was active in the dogs. So, but you know, I mean, just look at their record. You know, we were looking at that. What's his name? Awesome Buck off of 357. Bred to that daughter of Mayday. I mean, this nice dog. Nice dog. I don't know if he's best 51 ever. I believe that black dog with that chain on that chain in that picture right there will whoop him. But you know, that's that Huckleberry dog right there. Take that ass. You know. That Huckleberry dog right there, he beat a dog off a grand champion Rodney. Um, that Oscar brought up that was his dog named Champion Slick, and he was a four-time winner. Yeah, he was a four-time winner, and never been over 22 minutes. And Huckleberry took him 55 minutes, a couple scratches each, and after Huckleberry getting up in that back end, he made that motherfucker pull up in 55 minutes, and we beat him. And yeah, yeah, he was four-time winner out of all that stuff. Maybe was a good dog. She was a big bitch. If you know this, we went at 44 pounds, and she was a big bitch for 44 pounds. I mean, you know, she they had pulled her down, and for the first 30 minutes, she could have tossed a coin who was going to win, and then May got in that back end around 45-minute mark, and man, it was over. It was over. She stayed in that back end for about 10, 15 minutes, and hour and right at the hour mark, Chi Chi took the count, and that was it. Yeah, that's Huckleberry, man. But you got to remember, man, this Chi Chi dog, she had beat three champions and had won six matches, and was almost 7 years old the night of that fight, and you know, they got so much in them, man. Congratulations to May. She was a good bitch. She went on to become a champion and I think a register of merit or something. So that's fantastic. Uh, I lost to another great dog. I've lost to a bunch of great dogs, man. We were out there playing in the fast lane. You play in traffic, sometimes you get hit by a car. But sometimes you're the car. You know. Woo! Yeah, you're welcome. Froze to death. You froze to death. What you talking about, Maverick? Oh, but anyhow, that sweepy dog. Sure, man. You want to see a picture of new granny? Damn, red dog. How y'all like that? New granny is a red dog. She looks just like Bolero's grandmother, the Shelby bitch. And she was a double granddaughter of Bolero. Both her parents were out of Bolero, different sires. Her mother was out of Chinaman and Bolero. Her father was out of Bandit and Bolero. And I'd have to rank her as probably the third best female I ever owned. Yeah, she's a good looking bitch, man. There you go. The red's coming from the grandmother of Bolero. Bolero's mother, the runt dog, was red, and her mother, the Shelby dog, was red. And when we bred Bolero to Chinaman, she threw a bunch of red dogs. Oh yeah, that's right. Tell them, Jordan. And when we bred Bolero to Chinaman, she threw a bunch of red dogs. We got a bunch of red puppies, including Granny, the mother of this dog right here. She was a red dog. See if I got a picture of the old Granny dog, the original, the original dog. Oh yeah, here is the original Granny. This is the bitch out of Chinaman and Bolero. It's all been bred out though, man. This shit's gone. Yeah, it's gone now. But that bitch right there was out of Chinaman and Bolero. That's the Granny dog. Now Hemi's familiar with the suicide dog that ended up in Australia. Um, she ended up with Scott Taylor and that bunch in Australia. No, she ain't black, man. That's a red dog with a red nose. That's called an outcross, son. I'm not breeding that dog for Eli blood. I'm saying the black dogs are what you're breeding for Eli blood. When I'm breeding this dog right here, I'm not breeding this dog for Eli blood. That ain't an Eli dog. No, that dog got a lot of out blood in it. That dog loaded up with Bolero, man. That's a heavy, fat bill bred dog right there. A lot of Bolero blood in it. No, not a litter mate to Wonton. No, Wonton wasn't out of Bolero. No. The Ripper bitch was bred twice to Maverick. It caught one time and didn't catch the second time. And he died shortly after she was bred to him the second time. So twice. Oh yeah. Y'all want to see Bolero's mama? You want to see that little red dog? Hang on a second. Let me see if I got a picture of her. Oh yeah, I got a good picture of her. Oh man. All right, and let's see where the red comes from. Here's Bolero's mother. This is Bolero's mother. That's Bolero's mother right there. That's her mama. That's the bitch out of Pedro and Shelby. Red dogs, man. But these aren't Eli dogs. These aren't Eli dogs. This is out blood right here. Yeah. This is special Carolina blood. It's all gone now. I done bred it out of them. Oh, well, it's really hard to say which ones produced the best. Two Eyes produced a lot of good dogs, you know. He produced that Huckleberry dog. He produced that Mr. Rabbit dog. He produced that Stuka dog. Um, uh, man, I'd have to go back to my notes, but you know, my memory. But he produced uh, was it that Sleepy dog, that champion Sleepy dog? I believe he produced him. Um, he produced a lot of good dogs, man. I mean, he kept me in bulldogs. But I'd have to say that Two Eyes dog was um was an ample producer for me. And then also that Dick dog that I got from Jerry Clemens that was out of Maverick. Again, both those dogs kept me in bulldogs. You got to remember, I never was a peddler. I didn't sell dogs. When I ran ads and stuff in those magazines and books and shit, it was more or less to document what I was feeding. That's why you ran those ads. It was like to say, "Hey, this is what I got." And well, what I held on to was the Bolero blood. The stuff I held on to the best part of what it was. You know, I still got it, but I got it in the Bolero blood. I just didn't try to hold on to the particular gene, that color. I got it's gone. I had one red dog pop up about 10 years ago in the litter of I bred a brindle dog to a black dog, and I got a red one out of it. There was a red one in the litter, and that's the last time I seen a red dog come up out of my yard. So, but but what I'm saying is it's in there. It can pop out. So, it wasn't really that I bred it out like I was trying to breed it out. There just wasn't a bunch of it around, you know. And this was some real rare stuff. And there wasn't a whole bunch of dogs bred like that. Stuff off of Pedro, stuff right off of Chinaman. There just wasn't a whole lot of it around. So, I just had to continue forward with my program and breed my dogs. Let's see here. There we go. I didn't really breed for a style. My whole thing is just stay and hold, because you never know what they're going to give you. And so I just wanted a dog that stayed in hold. Oh yeah, man, we just got a nice little brindle dog. Um, Hemi James, man, a little pup I named him Hemi after Hemi James. He's a little brindle dog, and he's out of Donald's mother. And but yeah, man, we still get brindles. Yep, Petey dog looked good, but hell, Petey been dead 20 years, man. Damn, I hate that when that happens. I got an old big dog I play with all the time, man, and he's a little funny acted. He gets acting a little funny sometimes, and I like to scold him, tell him no, say no, no, Chinaman, no. That's his name, Chinaman. Oh yeah, and the Petey dog was a red dog. Yeah, Petey dog was a red dog, and he threw a lot of red dogs. Hmm He was a red dog, and he produced a lot of red dogs. But the best dog I got off of Petey was black as hell, man. Was that weasel dog? That weasel dog was something else, now. Weasel dog was the man. Y'all didn't get to see him. That weasel dog, he was like a silverback gorilla, man, out there on the chain. I mean, he was something else, man. It's like Killer's let's see, Killer's grandfather, Black Cat, or is it his father? I can't remember. But anyhow, that Black Cat dog, same thing, man. Looked like a fucking big old silverback out there on the chain. All right, hang on, ODG. I'm gonna go in here and check out the mail. I gotta get the damn thing to open up. Here we go. ODG Bulldogs. Um, Come on, man. Check out that picture. I'm waiting for it to download. Is it embedded in the picture or is it attached? Oh, it's embedded. Good looking dog. Let's see here. I don't know what you mean about it, man. We had it rain. It rained here 5 days in a row. 5 days in a row, and we probably got 5 inches of rain down. And man, it's just mud city, man. It is mud city. What old Ben say? Old Ben got bit, man. How bad did you get bit, man? You gonna be all right? What do y'all think of the reason behind the breeder registering their litters? Is it a safeguard? Registering their litters? What do you mean registering their litters? Like, yeah, that Weasel dog produced, man. Yeah, he produced nice. There were very few dogs ever off of him. We we only bred him a few times. I studied him out once. I had somebody come breed to him one time, and that was it, man. So but I got some good breedings off on him. Yeah, I got some good breedings. That Weasel to baby breeding was a good one. It was a nice breeding right there. And those puppies got coccidia, man, when they were like 4 weeks old. They got coccidia and almost died. I had to hand feed them all and put fluids under their skin. And oh man, I had to just like keep them right there with me for like 3 4 days and just hand feed them and do all that stuff, take care of them and everything. Oh man, I hate that. Man, I just finished cleaning everything up from the storms. Yeah, it, oh well, I just cleaned it all up again. You know, yeah, it's a damn mess, man. Well, I'll tell you, man, you ought to come and breed something to this Donald dog before he gets gone. Because, he's basically 50% weasel and 50% clearance, you know. He's like a 50-50 breeding between the two dogs. And And both of them were great producers. You know, that is ODG's dog. ODG, tell us, man. I didn't know I hit the transition button. Man. The Bolero stuff calms them down, man. Makes them where they don't want to bite no people. We don't really get a lot of dogs that want to bite people. No. I mean, my dogs are not aggressive at all, like towards people or other animals. I mean, if you come over here, I can let them run loose. I can take any dog and let them out of their kennel, and they'll go up to the other dog in their kennel and play with them, like sniff at them, run the fence line with them, play with them. Now, I don't let two dogs out to play together. I don't do that because I'm an old man. I'm here by myself, and if they got rambunctious, I couldn't get them apart. But but they play together all the time, man. Yeah. ODG, you gonna tell us about the dog, man? Come on now, brother. Get it together. Look, Pedigree, man. All right, positive dog, man. We'll talk to you later, brother. Have a nice evening, man. Enjoy your day tomorrow. I might get online tomorrow night. We'll look at some pictures and shit. Talk bullshit. Have a nice evening. Yeah, it is midnight. I've been online for an hour and a half. I didn't even realize that. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, man. You're welcome. You're welcome. So you Eli bread? No, I didn't. Getting back to the man eater thing, I didn't get a lot of man eaters, but I have had man eaters. I mean, I think we've all had man eaters, and I hate to say this, but I think it needs to be said is that there's a zero tolerance policy on man eaters. If you get a man eater, um, best thing to do is take it to the vet and have it put to sleep. I had one of my neighbors was probably this is probably 5 6 years ago. Um, had an old bulldog that tried to bite somebody, and he wanted to have it put down, but he was scared to take it to the vet. I said, "Shoot, I'll take it for you," and I took him to my vet, and the motherfucker tried to bite me and taking him to the vet too, and putting him in the kennel. He tried to get me, and but I took him to the vet, and the vet put him down. He was mean, mean dog. Mm. Um, yeah, you know it, Dickie. What do y'all think about them Red Boy Jeep dogs? Oh well, I think that if you're just getting into dogs and or you're looking for a line to add to your yard, they're easily identifiable. Appreciate it, Ben. Woo, woo. Appreciate it, brother. Yeah, they're easily identifiable, and so God bless you, Ben. God bless you, brother. God bless you. Um, but the red boy dogs are easily identifiable, and it's a big family, so there's always plenty of dogs to breed to out of it. There's plenty of stud dogs to take your bitches to. around the country, wherever you're at. Not hard to find a dog to breed your bitch to. Yeah, man. Oh, Gardner throwing some man eaters, huh? Uh, oh well. Well, what about this old dog here, ODG? Sure is a good looking dog. Can you put the pedigree up? ODG, you got that wrench? Put your pedigree up, man. Yeah, man. Put your pedigree up. Let's see what you got. Um, yeah, if you ain't been bit, man, you ain't done shit. You know, I've been bit so many times. You know that scene in Jaws where the guys they're showing each other when they've been bit by sharks. You know, barracudas and shit. That's me. I can sit there and show you all over my body where I got dog bites. I got them on my face. I got them on my legs. I got them on my arms. Got one on my belly. Yeah, been bit, been bit, been bit. Yeah, been bit. Um, so what else is going on? What happened this week? Any good gossip? How about that Bob Finley, man? What do y'all think about that Bob Finley? He got some good stories. I like talking to him. I like talking to him on the phone. I need to get him on here one night and ask him some tough questions. Everybody asking him the same shit, asking him where he's from and how he got started and all that stuff, blah blah blah. I ask him some tough shit. I don't know what, but I'll figure it out. Y'all know y'all will help me. Um, oh hell yeah, I like Bob. I think Bob is cool, man. I'd like to hang out with Bob. I'd like to give Bob a dog. If I had a litter of dogs, I'd give Bob a dog, man. Just so I could say Bob Finley got a dog from me. Yeah, I sure would, man. I'd give him a nice one too, man. You know, yeah. Well, he called me and asked me if we was going to get online today. I mean, yesterday. And I told him, yeah, yeah, we're going to get online. I said, yeah, I'll try to get online as much as I can. Hell yeah, he's authentic. Oh, man, we talked for 45 minutes yesterday. I talked to him for 45 minutes yesterday. Before I went online yesterday, I talked to him for 45 minutes. And he told me the story about the Mike dog, the brother to Jeep. And I think it's such a great story. Lot to be learned from that story. So, oh yeah, I doubted him. Bob Finley is the guy that owned Finley's Bow, Jeep's father. He's 75 years old and lives up there in North Georgia. Oh man. Yeah. No, that's okay. Those are the best kind of interviews, man. You don't have to work. Oh, I'll be right back. Oh. I'm back. I'm back. Had to go get something to drink. Dang. Poor old Harry, man. You gonna go down and see Harry when you go to that pig picking thing? You gonna go see Harry? Pick him up, take him with you. Oh, Harry, man, he's a good old boy. Wonder if he still got that long hair. If he cut that hair, he had some long ass hair last time I seen a picture of him. I mean, he had that shit all the way down his back. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Jason, what's going on, brother? Best Red Boy Jocko dog I ever saw. Well, I would have to say it was probably, oh man, I'd say Bluegrass Kennels Champion Wrangler would be the best one I ever saw because I've seen him go to a draw at 4 hours and scratch, and I seen him dominate and win over a champion. So, I'd have to say Bluegrass Kennels Champion Wrangler is uh, is the best one that I've seen. So, are you familiar with that dog? Bluegrass Kennels Champion Wrangler. Come from Greg Lester up there in Kentucky. Bluegrass Kennels. They had a half brother that's yellow. Um, I forgot his name. But, it might have been Yellow Two was the name of their dog. Amy James with the super chat. God bless you, Hammy. God bless you. Jason Doster with the super chat. God bless you, Jason. God bless you. God bless you both, man. Thank you very much. God bless you. Woo, woo, woo. All righty, all righty. Well, did ODG ever put a pedigree up? Let me roll back through here. ODG, we still waiting on a pedigree. And I went back to go to sleep. ODG, where you at with the pedigree, man? What do I think about Frank Rocket Dogs? Um, Again, it's a highly identifiable bloodline. I mean, you can look at one and tell where it come from. Um, uh, yeah, I've seen Waccamaw dogs. I've seen plenty of Waccamaw dogs. They're all right. I mean, they was like getting dogs from David Tent. They were all right. 75% bulldogs. But the honey bunch dogs, the honey bunch dogs, they just uh, I grew up in the heart of honey bunch. Gene Smith, the guy that bred uh, honey to Jeet to produce that Champion Juicy and Champion Darby and what was the other one's name? They had there was three champions in that litter out of Jeep. That was the litter that made Jeep a ROM. But anyhow, um, that 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 I just I don't know how to say it, but um, I mean they all right. They all right. Uh, oh yeah, that's the same Wrangler. That's the same one, man. One didn't ever get to do nothing with him. And Grand Champion Bronson, man, that dog was. I mean, nothing could whoop him. Couldn't nothing beat him, man. Couldn't nothing beat him. You talking about the Bronson I bred, right? No, you're not talking about my Grand Champion Bronson, the one I matched for his fifth. Which one you talking about? You talking about Lanier's Bronson, or are you talking about Rastaman's Bronson? We got two of them. No, match it. Let's see here. Which Bronson you talking about? I got Rastaman's Bronson. Oh, okay. All right. Well, here's the one that I bred. Here's the one I bred. That's the one I bred right there. Oh, Ozzy was a great dog man, but that Bronson dog right there, man. I mean, he was an ace, man. He was one of them dogs that would just mess your day up. He had this defense like that Wrangler dog did, where he would just kind of get on your nose and bark and growl and snap and just do everything that a cur dog would do. And after about, sometimes 20, 30 minutes, I think the first time Boone matched him, he did it for an hour and a half. Laid there and squealed and squalled and he got his ass kicked, but he really wasn't getting hurt. He was on the nose enough to keep the dog off of him. And when he went like an hour and 36 minutes first time out. But Boone said he was so embarrassed to match him, he didn't want to match him again. He gave him back to me and said I could match him. And so I matched him. First time I matched him into Durant and beat Cottingham with him. And then next time out, I matched him into Pitbull Rick and beat him with him. And then next time out, I matched him into Sandhill Chris, who had a dog from Carl Mims. I beat him with him. And so, and yeah, did all that. And after I won the fourth one with him, he was ready to go for his grand championship. That's when Boone took him back, and he won two more with him. And then he got killed in a kennel accident. But that's why I never bred him. I don't understand that. That's why I never bred him. Oh, how did I get hooked? No, see, I knew Fergie. Fergie was a friend of mine, Ben. Yeah, man, I knew Fergie. And a buddy of mine bought a bunch of dogs from Fergie. And when he bought all them dogs from Fergie, let's see here. When he bought all them dogs from Fergie, he hooked the deal up. I was the one that set the deal up for him to buy all them dogs from Fergie. Fergie needed to sell them, man. He had a little trouble going on, and he had to get rid of his dogs. And this dude bought them all. He bought Bronson, Champion Bronson. He bought that Champion Buck dog. That was a brother to that Grand Champion New York dog. He bought Grand Champion Little Jack. He bought the whole yard. I think all he left was a couple puppies. And we went up here in the truck and got all the dogs. And then he dropped me off at my house with Bronson. And I got to match him for his fifth. And this dog here was out of a son of Bolero, bred to a granddaughter of Zebo. And I seen him win his fourth one. I was with Fergie 2 weeks before the fourth one. Stayed with Fergie, watched him condition the dog, watched him feed him out, watched him finish the keep on him. And he he was a real good dog. This was a great dog right here. This was probably one of the gamest dogs I ever seen, man. So, and then here's a famous guy. A lot of y'all ain't never seen this guy before, and he deserves to be um, looked at and shit. His name is Calvin Lanier, and you see him in a lot of pedigrees. You see that Lanier's Red Eagle. Well, he was the one that bought all them dogs. It's this guy right here, and he's over here at the house watching me work Bronson. That picture's that match was that I was working for was in 1987. So that picture there is probably Christmas '86, around Christmas '86 is when that photograph was taken. So that photograph is ooh, you like that, Ben? But yeah, I had the Bronson dog, man. I took him and went into a dog out of Chinaman and Lady Snooty at a 15 match convention. And you can go back and look this up. You can go to the March April 1987 Sport and Dog Journal, and you'll see it in there. It's a 15 match or 17 match convention, and I took best and gamest in show with this dog over like 36 other dogs. Yeah, man. He's a good dog. Good dog. Love me some old Bronson. Yeah. Workaholic too. Yeah, he was a workaholic. Dog would work all day. Oh yeah, they were good buddies, man. Yeah, they were good buddies. What's old Fergie up to? Anybody know where Fergie's at? He called me one time years ago. He got my number and called me, and I don't know, I didn't call him back, or he didn't call me back. Like he just called me like one time out of the blue. I think I was at work. I never heard from him again. Uh, that was like probably 10 years ago, 12 years ago, probably longer than that, probably 15 years ago. Because I remember exactly where I was, man. I was standing on the line, um, uh, running the line at Buffalo Wild Wings at lunch, and my phone rang, and I answered it, and it was him. It just for some reason I just remember that shit. Uh, anyhow, uh, well. So what else is going on? I'll tell you what, man. Those guys put on some good shows up there in Erie, Pennsylvania. Um, right there in the Great Lakes area and stuff up there where Frank Rocca's from. They used to put on some good shows back in the 1900s. Oh, but it was pretty sweet, man. Oh, sure, man. A lot of times you just got to be patient with them. Work with them every day. Be patient with them. Be sweet with them. Give them treats. Giving them treats to me is better than using bait to get them to work. But you do what you want. But a little liver treat or something when they do something good, it works. It works pretty damn good, man. Getting them to do shit. So, but um, you also can elevate your meal a little bit, to make it where kind of like the dog's gotta go. Not too much now, but just maybe like 15 degrees, something like that. You know, talk about like that, about 15 degrees. Yeah. Oh, Red Becker, man, he runs some of that Amos blood in his yard. He had a champion out of Amos, a bitch called Taz. He sure did. Had that in his blood, and he bred that champion Taz bitch to that champion Charlie dog of his, and got some fantastic dogs. Spawned a whole bloodline. You know, Sure did. Sure did. Let's see if I can find that pedigree. See if I can find that pedigree. Let's see here. To get there, I have to go here. Champion Red Dog, not Champion. And that produced Champion Charlie. That's how Charlie was bred. He was out of that Champion Taz bitch. I'm sorry. Yeah. Well, still good. That's even better. Yeah, yeah. Let me throw this pedigree up. Y'all can check it out, man. Check out his blood, man, how he was breeding. So this was Champion Charlie's pedigree, which was his main stud dog, right? And he's bred right out of that Taz dog. That bitch was a champion. And so she's a half sister to my Stomper dog. And then they bred that Champion Red dog, who was a Register of Merit, who was right out of LaPasse's Rascal, who was out of Bullet too. So he's real close Cotton's Bullet dog. Real close Bullet dog. So you got Cotton's Bullet on top, and then you got all that Carolina blood down on the bottom. Oh, got that little bit of Texas blood in there. Just a little bit, not much. Just a tad. The rest of it's all that Carolina blood, man. All that funky stuff. Yeah. It's good looking shit. Rough stuff. Let's take a look at the fourth generation. Look at the fourth generation. As you see there, there's Cotton's Bullet, Waka's Bullwinkle. See all that on the bottom? That's all that Carolina blood from Watkins Bullwinkle all the way down to Tar Heels Gypsy. All that's that Carolina blood. You click on that stuff right there. Let me let me there you go. As you can see, it's just that same stuff that Howard Teal and all those guys were using. It's the same stuff. That Beals Palatine, Lonzo's Andy, Lonzo's Faye. That's a half sister. That's a full sister to Greenwood's Okie. Big boy. Got big boy in the pedigree. I mean, it's just off the hook, man. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, sure. I got old dog bread like this. Hang on a second. Let's see here. Let's see. Siblings. What is he? Pretty heavy. No, not him. That's actually got more six bits in it than you'd believe. All right. You see that pedigree right there? Can you see that? Let's see here. Let me, yeah. Mike Dan, what's up? What's up? Yeah, you see that? You see that pedigree right there? Now watch this. When I get to clicking around on it, like if I click like right here, I click on Blackstreet Hooker. Check her out, man. That booger dog there is triple sixpence. That dog's triple sixpence, man. Yeah, got a lot of sixpence in it. A lot of sixpence. A lot of sixpence. This baby dog right here, she's right out of Levi, who is double sixpence with sixpence to his sister right here. Yeah, yeah. How about that? Pretty good, huh? That's nice. That's nice, man. You get you some of that. That's what I'm talking about. Get you some of that. There we go. That's the one I want. Red Becker's Taz. Yeah, anyhow, Red Becker, man. Oh, oh yeah, man. Yeah, that. Hang on a second. Yeah, you can breed to this dog right here. Hang on. You can get the pedigree to come up. There we go. It come up over there. You see that? There you go. James Doster, what's up? What's up, man? Appreciate the super chat. God bless you, man. God bless you. Appreciate that, man. Um, this dog right here is up for stud. Yeah, this dog right here is up for stud. And every time you see that booger red dog in there, that's triple sixpence. That bitch is triple sixpence. Oh yeah, man. And Morgan Porgan's just a little thing, man. She's just a little baby. She's just a little sweetie pie. Oh, Morgan Porgan. Yeah. All right, all right. Anybody send any pictures? Pictures, pictures. Nobody sent any pictures. Huh. Well, I'll have to put some up then. Let's see here. Can you put it in the chat? Can't see it. Oh, put the pedigree in the chat. Yeah, I can do that. I think I can. I don't know. My phone's about dead here. I'll try. Killer's pedigree. Phone just died. No, I don't have a phone. I can't do it. Um, Mike Dan, can you put uh, um, Killer's pedigree in the chat for me, please? My phone's dead, and I can't post nothing from here. I'm in the spaceship, man. The program won't let me post nothing. I don't know why either. It's ridiculous. Oh, somebody tried to put old Pucky down? Lord Almighty, man. That was just my little friend, man. Why would someone talk about old Pucky, man? Thank you, Mike Dan. Thank you, buddy. There's a pedigree on that killer dog. There's your six-bits dog. If you want some real six-bits blood, all right, click on that pedigree. You click on that pedigree right there. All right, I'm clicking on it too. Now, look, every time you see that booger red bitch, that's triple six bits. That bitch was three times six bits. Boom, boom, boom. Booger red. Boom, boom, boom. Booger red. Boom, boom, boom. And that's all the six bits that's in there. Nice and clean, man. Nice and clean. Yeah. Let's see what the percentage is on six bits. Let's see here. Head stats. 18.75% six bits. It's actually more than that, but in that little four generation pedigree, that's pretty good. And I'll tell you something else that's great about this dog. You got that Norm dog in the pedigree. Norm, you got you're getting to breed to a dog off of a daughter of Norm. And, I've always really looked at the grandfather the mother of the sire. The sire of the mother. That dog, that grandfather. Seems like that dog always has a heavy influence in the production. And he's in the perfect position in this pedigree. You know, breed the killer, man. You're breeding to some good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, but there ain't no pups to be had, man. I don't know no puppies out of killer. I don't know where anybody can get you. I don't know where you can get one. Ain't nobody selling none. I ain't letting none of mine go. No, sir. Yeah. Mm-mm. Oh man, I miss him big time, man. Old Bucky was my friend, man. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you too, man. That Pucky was a little serious little dog too, man. He you didn't want to mess with him. He's the one that bit me in the face, bit me right here. He was trying to get out the door. Man, he loved to get out on the yard and start shit. I mean, you'd open that door, and if you didn't watch him, he'd shoot out that door like a damn rabbit. Shoo, gone, man. And the old lady was coming in the house, and she was opening the door, and the dog goes running out the door at the same time she's opening it. I grabbed him, tried to grab him by the back end, and he slipped out of my hands, and I grabbed his tail, and when I did, that motherfucker turned around and bit me in the face. Appreciate it, Jason. Thank you, buddy. Oh yeah, you know it, Mike Dan. Yeah, I'd hurry up, man. He'll be 13 years old in December. And a lot of these old dogs, they just drop dead. They'll be out there in their kennel, and I mean, he's all healthy and acts great. And Mike Dan just seen him just a couple weeks ago, and he's healthy and he's a beast, man. He looks like a big old fucking werewolf and shit. So, but these dogs, man, they'll just one day you'll go to get them out of their doghouse and they don't come out. I heard that Dexter dog recently passed away. God bless him. I don't know why my connection's so shitty, man. I appreciate that, Jason. Thank you for the super chat, man. God bless you. God bless you, man. God bless you. Oh yeah, man. We got puppies off of him. Let's see. Well, we got puppies off of him back in January, and we got puppies off of him back in July last year. So he's still got active sperm. You know, just the only thing is we don't try to breed like one dog to him one day and then another dog to him the next day. We just try to breed one bitch at a time to him. So you need to kind of like let me know when you're coming and shit. Oh man, he probably weighs 60 pounds. Yeah, he weighs 60 pounds. Yeah, he's 60 pound dog. Jump flat footed, 7 feet straight in the air. I mean, you wouldn't believe it. His son too. His son, the one I got here, man, the Chinaman dog. He is something else, man. Yeah, he is something else. Oh yeah, how'd they look? How'd they look, Eli Monster? They look all right. Hmm. I imagine they look wonderful. Yeah. Let's see here. They look nice, huh? Well, I'm gonna tell you. Let me show you who you should breed that bitch to. It's this dog right here. Bring her to him, man. You get you some bulldogs out of that. Yeah. Go, go, go. Come breed something to him. I'm a stud for a puppy. Yeah, I just want a puppy out of it, man. I won't charge you nothing. Just a puppy. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I take pick of the litter. Oh man. What you talking about, Willis? Man. Oh man, I gotta watch that video. I gotta watch that video, Hemi. He talked about the Moab, huh? The Moab. The mother of all bloodlines. Yeah, Martinez. Come breed to him, man. That's my son a killer, y'all. Oh, yeah. Let you breed to him too, GLK. You breed to him for a puppy, man. Just give me a puppy. I'd like second pick. I mean, I'd like to pick my puppy. I don't want you just to go, hey, here's your puppy. I'd like to pick my puppy. You tell me which one you like best, and then I'll pick from the rest of them. Oh, man. Thank you, Mike Dan. It means a lot. It means a lot coming from you, brother. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, you can breed to him too, GLK. Oh, yeah. Beautiful dog, man. And he's sweet. I mean, I'm talking about sweet and gentle. Gentle as can be, man. Good in the house. Real gentle in the house. You let him in the house. He's not real rambunctious and like tear shit up. He'll like, he's not scared or nothing. You know how some dogs you bring him in the house and they like freak out and shit. Oh shit. Is it like a cult, man? Hemi, is it like a cult? Oh man. Hi Key Lee, what's up? What's up? Hayabusa Jip is long and rangy, looks like him, almost like him, but in brown. Cool, man. Bring her up here. Oh man. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Do, 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 do. Yeah, man. Now, what else is going on? I really probably need to shut this down. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Holy moly, man. No, no, man. He's gentle. Oh no, man. He's gentle, man. He got his moments where he's a little rambunctious. Now that's when he's outside. But I'm talking about in the house, man. I'm talking about when he's in the house, Martinez. He's cool in the house, man. He's cool in the house. He don't do all that jumping around in the house. He don't do all that. Now he's a little rambunctious outside. He might jump on you a little bit, you know, but not much, not much. No, no, no. What are you talking about? Master of all bulldogs? What is even funnier is that Master of all bulldogs feels fun. Oh man. Oh, post his pedigree. Hey, Mike, can you post JD's pedigree, please? Mike Dan gonna put his brother's pedigree up. Mike Dan gonna put his brother's pedigree up, man. He got a brother to him. Looks even better than my dog. Master of all bulldogs called you Arrowhead. Oh man, this is a great story. This is a great story, man. So Master of all bulldogs, Moab called you, right? And he wanted a dog. Okay, you see that pedigree? Oh man, we put some pictures of JD up the other day. I think like yesterday or something. Or the day before, and I think last night or let me see here if I got the image from yesterday. I got it here somewhere. Do, 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 do. There you go. Well, he cussed you out because you called him a clown. He called you up and cussed you out. He never called me up. He is a fucking clown, man. That motherfucker's a clown. Keeps his dog in cages full of water. I don't even know what he's doing, man. Got a lot of fuckery going on. Yeah, he's got a lot of fuckery going on. I mean, what he needs to do is tend to his business, because he be tending to everybody else's business. And that's the fuckery I'm talking about. If he would just tend to his own business, he'd be doing a whole hell of a lot better. Hell yeah. Talk shit back to him. Yeah, yeah, man. That's the damn truth, Eli Monster. Called you at 2 a.m. in the morning? Man, oh man. I wish the motherfucker could call me. Oh, hell yeah, man. I interview him. I put him on interview. I got some new software I'm trying to figure out that I can use the this program to put people on interview. Because right now I can't really use this program to interview people with. And this is my favorite program because I can put pictures up. And I don't think anybody can put pictures up and interview right now. They can record and do it, like, and then edit the video and do it like that. But I don't think anybody can do it live. You know, Real Jordan Park. What's up, man? What's going on, brother? We just in here talking shit, talking about the Moab, the mother of all bulldogs. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. He way out west, man. Way out west. I'm with you, Mike Dan. Yeah, I'm with you, Mike Dan. Man, I've been doing fine. I've been doing fine. I'm hanging in there, taking care of business. You know. Yeah, man. I've been taking care of business. How about yourself, Jordan? What you been up to, man? Oh yeah, much simpler. Much simpler, man. Shit was a lot easier back then. Oh yeah, a whole lot easier, a whole lot simpler. Whew. I'm starting to get a little tired. Let's see what else I got. What else do I have, man? What else do I have? A monster. I don't think that guy's on crack, man. I don't think that guy's on drugs. He appears to be fairly straight. He's just a fucking idiot. He might drink a little beer or something like that. Might smoke a little weed or something, but he don't appear to be on drugs. You can't say that about everybody online. A few of them I wonder about. That's right. That's right, Mike Dan. Yeah. Well, he's just confused. But my thing is, what I'm asking is, what's the whole argument about? Like, is Moab gonna help with the situation in hand that Triple J's got going on? Is Moab gonna help and donate some money? He's making some bank. He getting super chats and all kinds of shit, man. He making bank. He making bank like 78 Sports is making bank. Them boys are killing it, man. I got to do, you know, man. I gotta lay down the hours to make any money. Them boys will do 2 hours a week, make $500. Shit's crazy. YouTube is wild, man. It's wild as shit. Gotta have them subs, man. Gotta have them subscribers. Y'all get your friends to subscribe to my channel, man. I need a push in subscribers, and I need y'all to sign back up your memberships too. Airhead, need you to sign back up. I noticed that I had 16 people in the last 30 days not re-sign up, and I noticed you were one of them. The only reason is you was at the top of the list. Airhead Kennels was at the top of the list. I was like, damn, man, oh Airhead didn't renew his membership, man. Uh, Anyhow, I ain't crying about it. Yeah, 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 man. You know, I hate to be taking people's wrenches away. You know, that sucks. That sucks for me having to take your wrench away from you. I don't want to take your wrench away. You'd be using it and shit. But, deal's a deal. Deal's a deal, man. Deal's a deal. Oh my God. So what else is going on? 396. Man, I need to get Lies. He act out when he don't get his meds. I think he has mental issues. He ain't he needs to be. Man, I need to get the Lies. I just figured out what he's trying to get across. 396. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Well, yeah, man. I want to get them 100 members, man. I really was hoping to get them by July, but it don't look like that's going to happen because I was going to do the drawing on July 4th, do a big deal and shit. So, I got a friend of mine that works for the airlines, and she's got some miles, and so she's going to help me out with getting the ticket for the person if I fly them. Which I hope I can fly them. I don't want to drive them. If I drive them, I got to pay for the gas, and that'll probably cost me more than what the plane ticket will cost. Because I don't think the plane ticket is going to cost me anything. All right, Hemi, we'll talk to you later, brother. Thanks for coming by, man. God bless you. See you later, brother. Yeah, I reckon I need to go to bed, man. I just I need to crash on out. I need to crash on out. Unless y'all got something you want to talk about. Anybody got anything they want to talk about? Oh, where's Crockett at? Mike Dan, where's Crockett at? Yeah. Where's old Crockett at, man? Hmm. Well, I hate to go. I know I'm just going to lay there wide awake for the next hour. I'm really not sleepy yet. I done drank too much iced tea. All right, Henny, we'll see you later, man. We're going into late night, man. 1:15 in the morning. There you go. So you want to talk about this breeding? Well, let's see how your bitch is bred. What's your bitch's pedigree? What's her number? You got a number for that bitch? Yeah. Yeah, I'll call him right now. Hell yeah. Hey, that's what he did. He made that Kobe Dabo cross. Man, when he bred that Maloney Toot bitch to Finley's bow, I'd love to have had one off of that. I could have built my yard off of that breeding. Take one of them back to a straight Eli dog. Lord Almighty, man. Yeah. Okay, you send it to my Gmail. All right. Let's see here. This ought to be a trick. Oh, I know how to do it. Yeah. Here we go. All right. There's the breeding on his bitch. It's in heat. There's her breeding. Let's take a look at her breeding. We click on that. All right. Well, the dog is looks like a heavy bred Virgil dog. Let me light this pedigree up. Y'all taking a look at this? Oh, appreciate it, ODG. Y'all taking a look at this pedigree? You want me to bring it over here and take a look at it? See here, window capture. There we go. Can you read that? All right, ODG. We'll see you, brother. Oh yeah, that'll go nice with him. That Virgil stuff has worked with my blood before. Matter of fact, let me take a look at his pedigree. Let's see here. Mm, don't know much about that. I just don't know much about Bob's dogs anymore nowadays. I just looking to see. Yeah, there we go. There's some sweet pea blood in there. Some Grand Champion sweet pea blood. There's some of my blood. You see that? Yeah, you see that right there? Yeah, there we go. Let me, let me take a look up here on this one. Hmm. I've seen a bunch of dogs lose in this pedigree. Yeah, man. Damn, that's like a whole pedigree full of shit eaters. Lord Almighty, stay away from that one. I'm sorry, I'm a little stoned. Now, whose pedigree was that we were just looking at? Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Let me look here again. I went to Dracula. Where did I go to see all that? Was it Champion Rita Nico? Yeah, that's it. But let's see, that Champion Nico dog was probably a hell of a dog. Probably one hell of a dog. Look at her fourth generation: Chinaman, Rufus, Homer, Rufus, Mayday. I mean, dog bred out the butthole. Dude, check out his fourth generation. Yeah, I mean, you can't have everything in a pedigree, but all in all, I mean, like this dog's real heavy Virgil. He's a real heavy Virgil. Like this tug dog, double grandson of Virgil, bred to a daughter of Virgil, right? And that produced Deeds, and then Deeds was bred to Feisty. Feisty's the one that's got the sweet pea blood in it, right? Yeah, uh-huh. And that's good. I'm surprised he doesn't have any. Oh, there's some more of my stuff too. Oh, it's in here a couple times, man. Yeah. Look, there's more of it right there, and, and there's more of it right here, and more of it right there. It's like this whole bottom side, this whole bottom side right here is all that Ripper dog, which that's pretty good. That kind of makes up for that other side. So yeah. Well, like I said, I'll breed to her. Yeah, I'll breed to her. Breed for that bitch. I breed her. Oh, stick something to her. Yeah. Well, Mike Dan, I think we have done it tonight. Hell, it's 1:03 in the morning. I believe everybody has crashed out. I done outlasted them all. We done outlasted them all. You done digitally outlasted them, and I done physically outlasted them. We both done it. Yeah, done it, man. Done it. Well, I guess I'm gonna go to bed. Go to the bottom side of Charlie Pop. Hang on a second. I gotta back my pedigree thing up here. Go to the bottom side of Charlie Pop. Where's Charlie Pop at? Go to the bottom side, the Charlie Pop dog. You will see more six-bit stuff. The bottom side of that pedigree you put up. Go to the bottom side, the Charlie Pop. Mm, hmm Oh, Charlie Pop. I see it. All right. Yeah, that's got my stuff in it again, man. That's got my stuff in it again. Hang on a second. There you go. There's that dog's pedigree. Check him out. But he's only got six bits in there one time, man. And he's like in the fifth generation. Ain't much in him. Ain't much in him, man. No, you come breed to this dog I got. He got way more six bits in him than that dog's got. Yeah, you come breed to this dog I got, man. Where's a picture of your dog? You got a picture of your dog? Another 30 minutes. Man, oh man. Let me go get something to drink. All right, look at Lazarus. All right, I'm back at the Rubicon pedigree. Look at Lazarus, okay. Immortals Lazarus. Oh, he's loaded up too. Hell, he got Bo in the pedigree. He got Maverick in the pedigree. He got Ripper in the pedigree. He got Wicked. Got that tank dog again. Mm, Blinky. Yeah, let me look at Blinky's pedigree. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All I'm saying is that you know when you breed to this dog here that I'm talking about, there ain't but two people involved in him. Yeah, there ain't but two people involved in this dog, and you ain't got to worry about. Nothing about how he's bred or none of that bullshit. No, let's see here. Oh, it'll click. It'll click. Man, it'll click like hell. You'll get some bulldogs like you ain't seen before, man. But what it's going to do is like it's going to pull all that Maverick stuff up front. I mean, this dog is just uh, you know, now there's another brother to him. Let me show you how good looking his brothers are. You know, seen JD. There's another brother right there. Mm, not sure why that's not showing up. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, yeah, man. I mean, just one second pick out of the litter, man. And we're gonna look at. You're gonna show me a picture of the puppies. You're gonna tell me which one you like the best, and then I'm gonna pick around your pick. You know, but I'm gonna take second pick out of the litter. But you gotta get the puppy to me. You gotta bring me my dog. That's part of the deal. You know, either transport it to me or bring it to me or whatever. But that's part of the deal. Like, you owe me a puppy. You got to bring it to me or ship it to me or do something. I ain't got to come get it. That's part of the stud fee. So you got to figure that out. Where do you live at? Oh, I don't want to. I mean, I'll take them, but let's just leave it at one and see what happens. Yeah, we'll just leave it at one and see what happens, man. Like I said, he's a young dog. It don't really make no difference to me. It seems like a lot of these Maverick dogs have got a thicker coat on them than the Bolero dogs do. The Bolero dogs have got like a little fine coat on them, where it looks like you blew it on them with an airbrush. Where a lot of these Maverick dogs have got like a thicker dog, kind of like the Chinaman dogs had, where they had those capes on them. And, you know, you just get used to it. I mean, you ever seen a picture of a cowboy? He looked like a Labrador. Yeah, yeah, that's cool, man. If she has a big litter, I'll take two. Yeah, I'll be glad to take two. Yeah, but you got to bring them to me now. That's part of the deal. Where do you live at? Yeah, where do you live at, GLK? Yeah, that's what I wanted to see right there. All right, stop that. Hey, y'all hit that like button now. I'm sitting here taking a look at that like button. That like button's a little light. Got 20 people in the room. Y'all hit that like button now. You don't. There you go. I see you hitting it. I see you hitting it. Two people hit it. Woo! Oh, cool, man. That's good, GLK. Oh, you're in Delaware? Well, that's good. That's good, man. Oh, we spoke on the phone last week? Cool. Man, I talked to a lot of people. I can't keep up with all of it. I tried to, but it's hard. PGH, what's up, man? What's going on, brother? I was sitting there playing with the computer, and they're just fucking with it. What's going on, man? How's Tito doing? How's little Tito doing, man? Tito doing okay? Like, man, bong hit. Oh, that's good, man. That's good. You heard anything out of Hardy? Heard anything out of Hardy Dogs? I heard from his girlfriend. She said he was doing all right, considering the situation. So, man, I think so, PGH. I have to look, but I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, man. I'm pretty sure I do. I have to look, but I'm like nine tenths sure I got them. Let's see here. What sizes were they? I got the list right here. Uh, Hang on, that's the wrong one. A large, a extra large, and a two extra large. Yes, sir, I got them. I got your shirts, man. Matter of fact, I got them set back. I sent them back, man. Large, extra large, and a two extra large. I got it. I got it. Yeah, man. I appreciate it. Oh, it ain't no big deal, brother. You know me, man. If I was in a rush for it, I would have collected it all before I even ordered the shirts. I knew it was going to be a slow pay. It wasn't no rush. I still got. I got like I don't know. There was probably about half the people, but it's cool. I can get more made if somebody like steps up and like say like with you, if you had a weird size on there like a 5X or something that I already sold. I'll just get in to make another one. Put in put in this zip code. Let's see here. I don't know if it'll let me send it. I think I gotta go to the other thing. The other thing. Thing two. Let's see here. Let's see here. All right, use this zip code right here. Use that zip code, GLK. Oh, you're welcome, PGH. Thank you, buddy. We'll get together tomorrow or the next day. You just hit me up, man. And don't forget, I got these cool stickers that I'm gonna send with the t-shirts. They're vinyl cutout stickers of the AGDT logo. And remember, this is my logo, original logo. I had this logo made by um, some friends of mine in New Jersey, Ghetto Tribe Kennels. Made this logo for me back, I don't know, man, 35 years ago. And I had that logo made, and a lot of people have stolen it and used it. And oh, that ain't bad, man. Yeah, that ain't bad. Yeah, 5.5 hours. That's an easy drive, man. Do that with your eyes shut. Yeah. Look, just make sure the bitch is in heat and ready to breed. I get a lot of people, they come and their dog ain't ready to breed. You got to make sure the bitch is ready to breed. So you want to watch her every day. I mean, if you're going to breed her this next heat, I mean, is she in heat right now? Yeah, is she in heat right now? You know, no, it ain't bad. Make that drive. That's an easy drive. Yeah, yeah, a piece of cake, man. And do that with your eyes shut. Close your eyes, make that drive. Yeah, Martinez is close, close. That's right. Hour 30, man. He's down there in the borough. He's in the borough. Shout out to the borough. Shout out to the borough. Let's see here. Hmm. That's a good drawing of Chinaman right there. And done by Karen Alvarez of Oregon. She's from Oregon. I think she's from Bendover, Oregon. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. That's right. You got Rasta Man down there. You got Snake Man right up the street from you. It's about a 45-minute drive from you. You got Matt McGee. Matt McGee lives in the town right next to you in Oak Ridge, which is 15 minutes from Greensboro. You got Matt McGee down there. You had Jack Swinson. I think he passed away. Living there in Pleasant Garden, which is right there attached to Greensboro. A guy named Eli. Mm-mm. Uh, I'm gonna shrink this picture down a little bit. You see the whole thing. There you go. Well, most of your rascal stuff has got Zeke in it. It's got if you look at the bottom of most of your rascal dogs, they got that Klaus's Zeke in there. You know, that's what you use to cross with that stuff. So you can use like more Zeke blood, you know, that southwestern blood. You can use that to cross with your rascal stuff, you know, or you can use more Eli. Like put some Maverick on top of it. You know, that's what I do. Just throw you some Maverick on top of it. You'll be fine. Oh, okay. Good deal, man. Well, in past history, what's up? What's up? Oh yeah, man, I'm good. I'm getting ready to get offline here. I got on at 11 o'clock and was just gonna do an hour, and time kept on blowing by, and I was having fun talking. So I just kept on talking, man. Just kept on talking. Yeah, I hear you, Kobayashi. Put some Mayday blood in there, man. Yeah, man. Beef them up. Beef them up. Get them nice and juicy. No, no, I have to pass on the. Oh man, I like some rascal blood. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, I don't know, man. Mike Dan, you heard of a guy named Eli from Ohio? Eli, 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 Eli. Yeah, he's down there in the Addy, he's down there in the Addy Waddy. Yeah, yeah. Zeke does deserve more credit, don't he, Kobayashi? Old dog produced, and he was a hell of a bulldog too. You know, he said it when they were going to show him. It took two people to handle him and take him into the box. Do I think? Do I think Lodo Blondie? Which Blondie you talking about? You talking about like Curry's Blondie, or you talking about Havana Boy's Blondie? He's up there near Pittsburgh, where Ozzy was. I do for sure. You talking about Havana Boy's Blondie? That bitch was a cur, man. Yeah, that bitch was a cur. She curred out to Lady Stone, tried to jump over the pit. I seen it with my own eyes. Yeah, man. Oh yeah, no, man. That bitch would have never lasted under Tornado. Tornado would have took her out in short order, man. Yeah, no. She quit. She quit against Lady Stone. Lady Stone made that bitch fight. Dragged her back in there and made her fight. Yeah, she sure did, man. If Boone had got a handle at around 45 minutes, this shit would have been over. 45, 55 minutes, it would have been over. But he didn't get a handle, and then he couldn't get a handle for the next hour. He just couldn't get one. Now he could have got one 45 minutes, 55 minutes around in there, but he didn't get one. And old Lady Stone settled in, man, and she was a finisher. And he couldn't get one from there. And they went to scratch that bitch. That bitch turned around and tried to jump out, man. Yeah. No Havana boy yelling. It was funny, man. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. Who knows? I know that Bolero was a one bite dog. She'd bite you once and open you up and make you bleed to death and then just ride the ear and watch you just deflate. So I mean, could she do that to Blondie? I mean, she did it to four other dogs. So I mean, Blondie weighed 32 pounds. Um, she could have got a chance, but I don't know if Bolero could have beat her. I know. Uh, yeah, yeah, that's my answer. You know, but Bolero was a bad motherfucker, man. I'll tell you that. She whooped some good dogs. She beat Joe Medlin first time out. Second time out, beat Barney Fife. Third time out, beat Mountain Man. Fourth time out, beat Super Nat. And all the dogs were winners, had previously won. They were all at least a one-time winner she went into. Oh, could Bolero beat Tornado? Oh, I doubt it. Nah, I don't think so. Unless she got lucky. Unless she got lucky. And, now see, she did have enough mouth. Bolero had enough mouth to finish a dog with one bite. So if she got lucky, then yeah, yeah. I mean, Bolero was the kind of dog that could beat any dog. If she got lucky. But she would have had to. She'd have had to got lucky early, boy, because that Tornado was a hell of a dog. But she did have the skills to win. There's no doubt about it. I mean, she did have the ability to defeat Tornado, but whether she could, get there and do her thing and all that stuff, it's strictly, who knows, man. Man, Grand Champion Bo, he was just a fucking monster, man. He just grabbed whatever was in front of him, and he liked the head, and then when he got him down, he liked the back end. And but when they were standing on all 4 feet, he liked the head, and then when they were down on the ground, he liked the back end. He was a hell of a dog, man. That was the best bulldog I ever seen in my life, man. It was a bad dog right there. Uh, Best male dog I ever seen. But now, do I think he could have whipped Tornado? I don't know. Again, you had to get to her. Again, and he had the tools to whoop her if he could get to her. But you had to get to that bitch and you had to get to her fast because if you didn't, you were in trouble. That is correct. He got his dogs from and Roland Fontenot Martinez. No, I did not see the Zink Sampson match. No, I did not see it. Uh, no, I wasn't there. I was always working dogs, man. I didn't have time to spectate. I didn't do a whole lot of spectating, man. Back in the day, I was either working dogs or I was busy working dogs. Used to work a lot of dogs. Worked the shit out of them. Oh, no, it wasn't Mim's blood. It was mainly Boudreaux's stuff. I mean, the all the Cardenas stuff goes back to Boudreaux and Fontenot and Carver. That's right. That's right. Yeah, but before that, and Cardenas got a lot of dogs from Bobby Hall too. Him and Bobby Hall were tight, man. They were partners on a lot of dogs. Yeah, they were partners on a lot of dogs, man. Yeah, yeah. Well, all right, guys. That's it for me. I've been on for 3.5 hours. I gotta go. Time for me to go to bed. All right. Okay. So, want to wish y'all a good night. And, yeah. All right, Mike Dan. Later, buddy. Thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you to all the listeners. Thank you to all the members. Thank you to all the super chatters. God bless y'all. God bless the super chatters. Really appreciate that, man. You don't know how much I appreciate that. And that means a lot to me. I mean, you don't know. Shit helps out, man. Yeah, shit helps out big time. So, support your channel and support all your channels. No sound. Right now, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? That's right. Yeah, they got a lot of dogs from Roland Fontenot. That was kind of their funky blood, man. That was their out blood, was that Fontenot blood. They take it and cross it back with that Maverick stuff, all that old Eli stuff they got from Floyd. And I'll tell you something else they were fucking with was that hard time stuff from Hooten. That's what Morphin was breeding. He was breeding that hard times dog. I think it was hard. Was it hard times or bad times or whatever his name was? It was out of Luke and Miss Bolero or something like that. So can you hear me? Is the sound working before I go? Martinez, can you hear me, buddy? Are we working? Are we working? Check, check, check. So good night, everybody, or good morning. Y'all have a good day, and we'll see y'all around.